Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this episode, the Forester will start. I'm not kidding. It will start in this episode. I won't be uploading a video until it does start. So if you're seeing this, let's start it. Thanks for tuning, guys. If you haven't yet, please consider hitting that subscribe button and hit that post notification bell to stay up to date with this build. With that being said, let's get into it. Alright, so I've got to get the computer all hooked up again and upload the new base map that I've been playing around with, see if it will start. Alright guys, so I'm actually looking at the throttle position wiring at the moment because it's going a bit crazy. When I went through and calibrated it, the voltage didn't change much. I pulled it out and I went up to 0.1, so it actually thinks it's at 100%. So yeah, I'm gonna go through the diagram and see if I did anything wrong, see what that throttle position sensor needs, what it should have. Alright boys, looks like I stuffed up again with the wiring. So map sensor and throttle position need a 12 volt, so I'm going to run it from the block here, and they both need a 5 volt, so I'm going to run that from my spare 5 volt that I've got sitting around somewhere, and yeah, put that in. Sorry, my bad, they don't need a 12 volt, they need a 5 volt. Silly me. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'll look for it. Alright, I've got it flipped over to the premium. I don't have bunched together what it needs. So it needs a 5 volt sensor supply and a signal ground, and obviously the sensor for the actual wire for the sensor. You can see that is for throttle. And this one I'll use for the map, so that needs the sensor and the ground too, so we'll use them all together. Alright boys, so they now have 5 volt and a signal ground, and obviously the sensor as well. So I'll go in and have a look on the computer, see if it's all good, and I'll have to calibrate the throttle position again. There's an issue with the throttle position as to why it wouldn't start. Oh, that's heaps better now. So 0 is 0.5 volts and 100% is 3.7 volts. Also, you might be able to see up here with the map, it's sitting at 14.6 now. So that's obviously absolute. So it's atmosphere here, pretty much at sea level. So yeah, it's 100%. I'll go a little bit further. 0.01. Doubt I'd ever going to be that high. Sick. Every time I put the throttle down, it does a log at 192. Yes, that's how many attempts I've had so far. Sorry I didn't catch that, but it just fired up. Let's do it again. Alright boys, technically this second startup, it was like 2 seconds long. 2 seconds long. Alright, so alright, I'm only going to run it for like 2 or 3 seconds. It's getting late, so we'll do this tomorrow during the day, but here we go. sensor's wired up wrong. Yes. How many months has it been? I reckon it's been out for like 6 months. Wow. It pays to triple check your wiring. I was starting to think it was timing and everything. Yeah, we might still have to play around with that, but that was freaking loud, wasn't it? Oh, the exhaust does stop there. Don't think I've got an exhaust leak. I'm not going to do anything else tonight. I'm going to be able to sleep tonight, knowing that it starts. And yes, there's a couple of rats' nests, but I didn't want to tape all them up and make them look pretty, to just do what I had to do. There. Mint. So at least this coming week we can start doing the exhaust, doing the intercooler piping and everything. Sort out power steering. Alrighty guys, it's the next day. It's just after lunch and we're going to start this up. It's going to be very loud. So I'm actually going to let it run for a little bit. Not too long, maybe 15-20 seconds, and see if I can see anything going on. That last one where I started up, the headers to the up pipe wasn't fully done up, so obviously had an exhaust leak there. But yeah, it's definitely going to be loud coming out of there. Still haven't organised something to lock the wastegate, and we don't have a wastegate for that yet, so that's at maximum boost. Well, actually, if I just didn't attach these two, wouldn't really matter, but we'll just be running off a TD05. However, I will join that. Just braking in, driving around, definitely just be cruising. No flat foot, anything like that. So obviously we don't have the belt on yet for the alternator, power steering, and I'm just going to put the battery charger on it so it keeps the charge up, and yeah, start it. Alright, so got all the doors open. I've connected the oil pressure gauge back up, so let's see if we're making oil pressure. So yeah, about 15-20 seconds on this start. Whew. Hopefully it's not going to be as loud as last time. We've definitely got exhaust leaks, but I don't know if it's actually just from the exhaust. I've just been pushing it all back up because I've got the door open, but this bad boy was spinning quite good, so I mustn't have too many leaks, because it's got to go through that turbo to get to that one. We had oil pressure. Alright boys, so I'm actually going to end this episode here. That's all this episode was about, was getting this fired up. So next episode we'll fix that exhaust. So we'll put the V-band onto it, connect it to the rest of the exhaust system, and then we can look for further leaks, because I'm guaranteed there will be. And then once the exhaust is all done, we'll move on to intercooler piping. So pretty damn close to getting this out and for a drive now, so pretty keen. I'll have forgot to do a normal log to So that's where it logs everything. Anyway, I'll do that off screen. So guys, if you enjoyed this episode, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, please consider hitting that subscribe button. And I'll catch you next episode. Bye.